So I've been YouTubing for almost a year now, and quite frankly, I feel that you, the viewers, have been shortchanged. You see, I don't really know what I'm doing. Other vloggers and other YouTubers doing all this fancy stuff and know what people like and things. I'm just generally going on trains and growing potatoes occasionally. But that ends today. Yes, no longer will my viewers be the poor relations of YouTube because I'm getting myself some education. I'm going to Vidcon. I said back there, that wasn't clear. So I've been at Vidcon for 2 days. It's been quite good. I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. Learned a decent amount of stuff. Good chat yesterday about analytics and stuff about thumbnail stage. There's going to be much higher quality vlogging action from me now, so you're in for a real treat. I know what people want now, and you're going to get it. I'm not going to come tomorrow, I can't be bothered. I think I've learned enough. You can get too much knowledge in your head, can't you? So I'm just going to spend the day getting the garden ready for potato season. Potatoes, season 2. So this is the first time I've really been out in the garden this year. I mean, I've been out here, but I've not properly had a look around and seen what's going on. So let's have a little look around the garden, and we'll talk about plans for gardening for this year, which includes the return of potato growing. Regular readers who were around last year will remember the glory that was potato growing. It really captured the mood of the nation. People got really behind it, really excited, watching the progress of the potatoes, really sort of gripped the internet, almost brought it down, some would say. It culminated in an incredible giveaway of potatoes where lucky viewers got to have a spud sent to them in the post, and it nearly bankrupted me. We're not sure what we're going to do with the potatoes this year, not sure if it'll be a giveaway or what, but potatoes are going to be back, and we're going to get you guys involved, choosing the species of potatoes, maybe growing your own at home. It's going to be a lot of fun potato-based stuff. What we also need to consider though is, what else do we grow? We've got these 2 raised beds here. I'm considering maybe putting another one over there, maybe another 2. I don't know, that's the crazy stuff you're going to expect in the garden this year. Now this tree behind me is not well. It's got pear rust, an incurable tree disease that makes it just a bit rank. All the leaves have gone a bit orangey and it won't produce edible fruit and stuff like that. And quite frankly, there's no room for passengers in this garden, so we're going to be killing the tree. So you can tune in. Steve the fireman, or Steve the firefighter, as would be a more correct way of terming it in this modern age. Steve the firefighter is going to come round and we're going to destroy a tree, and hopefully he's going to do it topless. Whilst the potatoes excelled last year, my tomato game was not on point. I need to really work hard this year, learn a bit more about how to grow tomatoes, maybe pinch the top off or whatever it is you're supposed to do, get some advice from local gardeners and really improve that. Because I like tomatoes, I like growing them, they're very rewarding, it's very disappointing when it doesn't work. The video last year when Steve and I made the world's most unhealthy food, a fatty, was very popular and still gets quite a few views now, particularly in hot sunny days when people want to create their own unhealthy meal, I guess. Fatty was delicious, so we're going to smoke some more fatties this year and do a lot more stuff, meat smoking in the smoker, assuming it hasn't gone rusty and mouldy. Now, part of the garden we haven't discussed before, really, is the summer house. It was here we got the house, and quite frankly, I just use it one day a year when friends come around to play FIFA. There's a bar type area. I'm sure there's better use we can make of the space. I'm not sure what to do with it. We'll have a look inside, we'll explore it, and we'll work out what the best tactic is. I think I'm going to give Dave Erasmus a shout. You might know Dave Erasmus, he's an expert in self-sufficiency and hut building and things like that, and see if he can work out what we can do with it to make it a bit more of a useful space, not just a storeroom for alcohol we bought years ago and don't know what to use other than for rank cocktails. One thing left over from last year, you might remember we planted late season carrots. Well, that was good and the experiment seemed to work well. I kind of forgot to harvest them and I've left them over the winter and there's been frost and stuff, so I'm not sure what they're going to be like. I mean, the tops of them are still greenish, so what we'll do is we'll pick a carrot now, and if they are still good, when I get back from Amsterdam next week, I'm going to pick the lot. Let's have a look. Come on, carrot. Oh, no, I've ripped the head off that one. Here we go. Found this out on the barbecue. Yeah, apart from the fact I just hit it with a barbecue tool, which just ripped open it a bit, I think it's decent-ish condition. So I think we might be able to salvage some of these carrots. Brilliant. It's good news. I've already got a crop and we haven't even started yet. So to sum up, it's going to be a very exciting year here in the garden. We're going to grow lots of stuff, we're going to do lots of improvements, make a garden to be proud of, and hopefully have lots of amazing YouTube adventures. Now, we can't just do garden stuff on here because no one's going to watch, let's be honest. But for you hardcore people who are into the gardening stuff, we're going to do a spin-off show. You know, like how Love Island's got something on ITV 10 or something like that, or Big Brother, you can see an extra show on the side. What we can do is on IGTV, on Instagram, we're going to embrace that for a bit as an experiment. And once a week, we're going to have a brief show of Robbie's Garden News, where we're going to show what's going on basically in the garden, a regular update. It'll be a bit less high production value than this because it's pretty flash in it, so you're not going to get that. But if you want that, join me on Instagram. I'm at Mega Robbie. Bit arrogant, didn't really think it through when I signed up for it. But join it there, it's just gonna be a weekly update, I think on a Thursday evening, probably. I don't know if you can schedule things on Instagram TV, I've never used it. But it's gonna be a weekly show on the garden, just updating on what's going on, a little tour around and things like that, a few minutes long. No sweat. Anyway, do that. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with my adventures in Amsterdam. I'll go with the family, so it's not gonna be as exciting as you think.